Hello students, I hope you all are well and taking good care of your health. Today I welcome you all to the new session of English literature. Today we are going to discuss about our chapter 4, King and the Parrot. So as with the story itself you'll come to know that this is a story of a king and the parrot. So now let's see what is given in the story. Chapter 4, King and the Parrot. The story is about a king who visits his neighboring kingdom and receives two parrots as a present. One of the parrots fly high whereas the other one does not move at all. So this is a story of a king, and once that king visited to the neighboring country to his friend, and when he was returning back from that kingdom, his friend presented him two parrots. So what was the quality of those parrots? That one of the parrot was flying as the usual parrots do, but the other one was not flying or not moving at all. Now let's see what happened next in the story. Here you can draw and color the picture of a parrot also. Okay, now let's see. Once a king went to visit his neighboring kingdom. The host king presented the guest king two lovely parrots. Now, when the king visited his neighboring kingdom, the host king, his friend, presented him the two lovely parrots. Thank you. As you can see here, that the king is saying thank you to his dear friend. Thank you, dear friend, for your lovely gift. He thanked his friend and he take those parrots. Now, what happened next? When the king returned to his kingdom, he ordered that a special place be arranged in the palace garden for the parrots. He also called for a bird trainer. And when he returned back to his own kingdom, he ordered his workers to arrange a special place for these birds, and he said that call the best bird trainer of the kingdom to train these two parrots. So when the bird trainer came, now they are talking, as you can see here in the picture. Now what the king is saying, you are the best trainer in my kingdom. You have to train these parrots. He said, you are the best trainer, that you are the best trainer in the kingdom and you have to train these parrots. The bird trainer is replying, I will surely do so, your majesty. And he said, sir, I will definitely do that. Now, one day the trainer came to the king, and after trying for so many days, when the trainer was training the birds, one day he came back to the king, and what did he say? Your majesty, though one of the parrot is flying high, the other is not moving from its branch since the day it has arrived. Now the bird trainer is saying that, your majesty, king, to the king he is saying, though the one of the parrot is flying as the usual parrots do, but the other one is not moving a bit from the branch where it is sitting. He is not trying to move from that place. Since the day it has arrived, from the day one when he has came to this palace, he is not trying to move from that place. And after listening this, on hearing this, the king called all the bird trainers of his kingdom, but they could not make the bird fly. And after listening this, the thing was the what the bird trainer has told the king. After listening this, he thought it might be possible that this trainer is not able to fly that bird. So he called the king called all the bird trainer of his kingdom, but they were also not able to move that bird. They were also not able to fly that bird. And the king said, the bird is still not moving from its branch. The same thing happened. The bird was not moving from its branch. Now, one day when the king was lost in deep thought, a farmer came to offer his services. And after this news spread in the kingdom, the king was very sad also, because his bird was not flying. So one day when the king was just sitting and thinking a lot about this problem, one farmer came to the king and he said that, I want to offer my services to you. I want to help you to make that bird fly. Farmer said, your majesty, I am a poor farmer. I have came here to make your parrot fly. And he said that I have came here because I can make your parrot fly. So let's see, will he be able to fly the bird or not? The king was doubtful, but still he allowed the farmer to try. The king, after the farmer said that thing, but after listening that, king was very doubtful. Doubtful means when he was not very, when we are not very sure about something. So the king was very doubtful. And why the king was doubtful? Because he thought when the very famous bird trainers were not able to allow that bird, make that bird fly, how can this poor farmer make that bird fly? But still he thought, let's give him a chance, to try. So he gave him the permission to try for once. The king was doubtful, but still he allowed the farmer to try. The next morning he had a surprise for the king. The parrot was flying. And what happened next morning? When next morning he came out of his palace, and he saw that that parrot who was not flying at all, he was flying. And king was very much surprised, and because of excitement he started shouting. He said, my parrot is flying, my parrot is flying, call the farmer. And he said that I am very happy, call the farmer, because my parrot is flying now. The farmer came. How did you manage? The king is asking the farmer, how did you manage this? Even the best trainer could not make the bird fly. And he asking the farmer that how did you manage? Because the best trainer, I have called the best trainer of our kingdom, but they were not able, they were not supposed to make that bird fly. How do you manage that? It was very simple, your majesty. Then the farmer replied, it was very simple. I simply cut the branch on which the parrot was sitting. He said that I have just simply cut that branch, on the branch which the parrot was sitting. I had just simply cut that branch. Though the parrot had the quality to fly, he further explained that the parrot was having the quality to fly, as every parrot have, but he was lacking in courage. He was just he was not having that confidence that he can also fly, and he was just clung to things that were familiar to it. He was just holding tightly those things, the things those who were familiar to him. He was just comfortable with that branch, so he doesn't want to lose that branch. He doesn't want to leave that branch. So I pushed it out of its comfort zone to explore new possibilities. So I have just taken that branch, I have just cut that branch and pushed him out of his comfort zone so that he can explore, that bird can explore the new possibilities. So the king was very happy after listening this, and he praised that farmer, and he given so many awards to that farmer, and the king was finally very much excited and very much happy, because now the both parrots were flying in the sky now. So students, this was our story. I hope you like the story. And what is the moral which we have learned from the story? That free yourself from your comfort zone to explore new possibility. This is a wonderful moral which we should apply in our life. We are living in our comfort zone, but we should come out of our comfort zone to explore the new things, to try the new things. We should definitely do this. And being a student, you should always used to try the new things, to explore the new possibility. So I hope student, you will apply this moral, you will apply this moral in your own life, and now you will try to come out of your comfort zone to try the new things and try to explore the new possibilities in your life. So students, I hope you like the explanation, and I will see you in the next session. Till then, thank you and bye bye.